Welcome everyone. Today we will discuss about the syllabus of B.Ed admission test conducted by Assam University Silchar. So this year Assam University is going to conduct the B.Ed admission test, and most probably it will be conducted in online mode, as because it is not possible till now to conduct in pen and paper and on offline mode. Today we will start discussing about the first topic, that is the teaching aptitude, and this will be a series on teaching aptitude. I'll try to cover whole syllabus within 10 to 15 days. Let us start our today's topic, that is teaching and its characteristics. Let us study some definitions of teaching. Actually, in your entrance exam, those definitions will not come directly, as it is an objective based question paper. It is a multiple choice questions will come, but you need to understand what are the definitions of teaching given by various eminent educationists, and you need to pick out the important points from them. You need to remember that. For example, let us take the definition of H.C. Morrison. He said, teaching is an intimate contact between a more mature personality and a less mature one, which is designed to further the education of the latter. So here it means it is an interaction. It is an intimate interaction between two individuals. One will be more mature, more experienced, and other will be less experienced. So the latter one, that is the less experienced one, will gain something from the more experienced person. So in exam, actually your question will come like, what are the types of individuals that comes under the teaching process, or it may come like, which type of individual gains and which types of individual provides in the process of teaching. Okay, let us see the second definition, which is given by Anil Gage. He said, teaching is a form of interpersonal influence aimed at changing the behavior potentiality of another person. It is a similar type of definition. He said that it is an interpersonal influence. So one person influences the another person, and it ultimately changes the behavioral pattern. In your B.Ed course, when you will ultimately get admitted to B.Ed course, you will learn that teaching and learning is nothing but a change in behavior of the individual. Whenever an individual learns something, his behavior gets changed, and the factor responsible for this change in behavior is nothing but teaching. Now, what does B.D. Smith says about teaching? Teaching is a system of actions intended to induce learning. So these two words, you will always come across these two words, teaching and learning. These two words are interrelated. Whenever there is a teaching, there is certain other party who is receiving the teaching, that is they are learning. And he said, B.D. Smith has said, that it is a system of actions. Teaching is not just going inside the classroom and start lecturing on something. Lots of things are related before delivering a lecture, and after delivering a lecture also the evaluation part. So in our next video we will discuss about this thing, that is phases of teaching. And then there is a definition from Albert Einstein as well. The supreme art of teaching is to awaken joy and creative expression and knowledge. So what does Albert Einstein said is that it is an art. The act of teaching is nothing but an art. And what does this do? It awakens joy inside the learner, and it makes the learner enable to think creatively. Okay, these four definitions are very much important in your exam point of view. No need to learn these definitions, but you need to have an understanding of these definitions, and from these definitions you need to uh, remember the characteristics of teaching. Now let us specifically discuss the characteristics of teaching. Teaching is an interactive process. It is an interaction. It is an interaction between two parties. Then teaching is both formal and informal. Yes, these two words you need to learn. Formal teaching means the teaching, the learning, the teaching learning process that we encounter inside the classroom, in schools, in other educational institutions. So inside the four walls of the classroom means formal teaching, and informal teaching means outside the classroom, outside any without any boundary. We always learn from the environment, we always learn from our surroundings. This type of teachings are informal teaching. Then teaching is art craft as well as science. So it is an art, it's an craft, and also it is a scientific procedure. Then teaching is not one sided. It is, remember, teaching and is a both way process in which one will teach and other will receive the learning. Then teaching is not an independent activity, it is dependent on certain other factors. Okay, teaching is a planned activity. This is very much important characteristics. Teaching, as I have already told you, that lots of planning are required in teaching. In your B.Ed course you will learn about lesson planning, unit planning. So planning is the first stage. Before entering the classroom, one need to plan a lot. Then teaching is diagnostic and remedial. Teaching also involves certain form of treatment, like what doctors do. In teaching actually, the teacher finds out the difficulty in students, and then he does all the efforts to remove those difficulty in students. So teaching is diagnostic and remedial. Teaching is dominated by communication skills. That is, you need to have a good communication skills with your students. Then good teaching is democratic. It is a very much important characteristic of teaching. It should be democratic. It should provide equal participation of all students. All students must be seen equal. So teaching causes motivation. It is a type of motivation as well. And then the last characteristic is teaching is professional in character. It is very much professional. You can't do anything which is not included under the domain of teaching inside the classroom. You need to be very much professional as a teacher. So these are the characteristics. You may in the exam, in the entrance exam, questions may come like which of the following is not a characteristics of teaching, and then three will be like you will see that this can be said as a characteristic of teaching, and the fourth one will not be a characteristic. So you need to pick that out like this. Okay, so this was all for today. We'll meet in the next video. Thank you everyone.